Welcome to the deep dive. So today we're getting into something pretty intriguing. This whole idea of manifesting a soulmate, specifically for 2025.
Yeah, and our source is this podcast episode we came across.
Yeah.
It promises a guide, basically, using 3 specific affirmations to attract that special person.
And the hook, really, is the creator claiming these exact affirmations worked for them back in 2024, led to a relationship in just months, apparently.
Right. It definitely makes you stop and think, okay, what's going on there? What are the principles they think are at work?
Exactly. So that's our mission for this deep dive. We're not just going to list the affirmations. We want to understand the thinking behind them, what the source actually suggests you need to do if you want to try and get a similar result.
Makes sense. Where should we start? Maybe the foundation. Like, why use affirmations for love anyway?
Good point. Well, according to the source, it all boils down to the law of attraction. That's the core mechanism they're pointing to.
Okay, the idea that what you focus on, what you believe dominantly, that's what you draw into your life.
Precisely. So, consistently repeating positive statements about love. The thinking is that this helps attract that actual experience. It's about shaping your reality through your thoughts.
So it's kind of like reprogramming. They talk about affirmations rewiring your subconscious.
Yeah, exactly. Helping you build this core belief deep down that you actually are worthy of love. Shifting things internally first.
And the source creator seems to have broken it down into 3 main areas for these affirmations. First, self-love, then being open to a relationship, and finally, trusting that the universe or whatever is delivering.
Right. It's a structured approach. And what makes it kind of compelling, or at least interesting, is where the creator says they started from.
Oh, yeah. They mentioned being single in 2024 and pretty skeptical about this stuff.
Right. But they claim that really committing to these affirmations shifted their whole energy, their whole vibe.
And then there's the timeline they present, which is, well, optimistic. Starting now, potentially meeting someone by 2025.
It definitely leans into the power of expectation, doesn't it? But the source seems clear. The very first step is that internal work, feeling worthy.
Which brings us neatly to the first affirmation.
Okay, let's hear it.
It's straightforward. I am worthy of deep, unconditional love.
Simple but powerful. The emphasis seems to be on tackling any feelings of inadequacy first.
Exactly. The source suggests that if you don't genuinely feel worthy deep down, it sort of puts up a block, stubs you from attracting or maybe even recognizing a loving partner.
So you need to align your inner belief with what you want externally. Makes sense. What's the practice they suggest?
It's quite specific, actually. Say it out loud 5 times every single morning.
Okay.
While looking right at yourself in a mirror. You have to make eye contact.
The mirror work. I've heard of that. It feels very direct.
Yeah, it's meant to be. Sort of bypassing the usual mental chatter and directly addressing yourself, challenging those negative loops you might have.
And the creator connects it back to their own life, right? Mentioning struggles with feeling good enough.
Mm-hmm. They share that this specific practice really helped boost their confidence over time. Those personal bits, they do make it feel more relatable, maybe.
Yeah, less abstract.
And there's another suggestion. Try saying it before bed, too. The idea is to let it sink into your subconscious while you sleep.
Okay. And wasn't there a pro tip or something?
Oh, right. Yeah. Holding a rose quartz crystal while you say it. Or just putting your hand on your heart.
To kind of amplify the feeling.
That seems to be the idea. Making it more of an embodied, emotional experience, not just words. The ultimate goal here, the source says, is opening your heart up to actually receive love.
Okay, so that's foundation lead. I am worthy. What comes next? The second affirmation shifts focus, doesn't it?
It does. It moves towards receptivity. The affirmation is, I'm open to receiving my soulmate in 2025.
So moving from inner worthiness to actively saying, okay, universe, I'm ready.
Pretty much. The source explains this one is about consciously letting go of resistance, maybe fear of getting hurt again or worries about timing, just trusting the process.
Signaling readiness. And the practice for this one, is it the mirror again?
No, this one's different. They suggest saying it 5 times, maybe after your morning coffee or when you're out for a walk.
Okay.
Somewhere you feel free or expansive. The setting seems chosen to boost that feeling of openness.
And there's another anecdote tied to this one, isn't there? The coffee shop story.
Yes. The creator shares that after focusing on this affirmation, they had this chance meeting in a coffee shop, which apparently blossomed into their current relationship. It's presented almost like cause and effect.
Those kinds of stories are powerful for listeners, even if they're just anecdotes. Builds belief.
Definitely. And the source really stresses how you say this one with excitement, like you're genuinely inviting love in, anticipating it.
Right. The emotion behind the words matters. Okay, so we've got worthiness, we've got openness. It's the third piece.
The third affirmation brings in certainty and trust. It's, my soulmate is on their way to me now.
Okay, that feels quite definitive. Now.
Yeah, the emphasis shifts to confident expectation. Acting as if it's already happening, their arrival is imminent.
And the practice.
This one's for nighttime. Repeat it 5 times just before you sleep. And crucially, while you say it, visualize your ideal partner. Picture them smiling at you.
Ah, the visualization piece. That's
Yeah.
often part of manifestation techniques.
It's significant here. Engaging your imagination, making it feel real, reinforces the belief that it's not just a wish, but something actively unfolding.
And they suggest getting specific with the visualization.
Imagine the qualities you want, like are they kind, funny, adventurous, whatever matters to you. Make the picture vivid.
Making it feel less abstract, more tangible.
Exactly. And again, the creator shares their feeling while doing this, a sense of calm, an assurance that love was already theirs, essentially, just hadn't physically shown up yet.
Interesting. And one more practical tip for this one, something about writing.
Yeah, write the affirmation down in a journal after saying it each night. Reinforces it again.
Seems like layering the techniques. Speaking, visualizing, writing.
Creates a stronger focus, maybe. And for this one, the source even hints at a time frame again, suggesting meeting someone by May 2025 was possible.
Okay, wow. So let's just quickly recap those 3 affirmations from the source.
Sure. Number 1, I am worthy of deep, unconditional love.
Got it. Number 2.
I am open to receiving my soulmate in 2025.
And the final one.
My soulmate is on their way to me now.
Right. And the overall call to action from this podcast source is pretty clear, isn't it?
Yeah, basically. Start doing this. Say them daily, say them nightly, and believe it can shift your energy, your mindset, and ultimately help you attract that partner.
They also asked listeners to comment, didn't they? With the quality they wanted in a soulmate.
Seemed like a way to get people actively engaging with the idea, focusing their own intention, creating a bit of a community feel around it.
Yeah, reinforcing the focus. And the source wrapped up with some encouragement, reminding listeners they are worthy, the universe is listening, that kind of thing.
Standard positive reinforcement for this kind of topic.
Yeah.
And they gave a little teaser for their next subject too, money manifestation.
Ah, another popular one. So, reflecting on all this, the source presents a really strong case for how much our own beliefs and expectations shape our romantic lives.
It definitely does. Which leaves us with a thought to chew on, perhaps for you listening. How much do you think our internal state, our beliefs, our expectations truly influences the connections we make, the relationships we end up in? It's certainly food for thought.